Well, welcome to Monday night. Thanks for tuning in. I am Jeremy Grafe, and you are watching the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. The House Elves are, in fact, here in the building, and we were having some moderate to light technical difficulties.
Want to do that again, or? Because it was definitely intro music and recording playing at the same time.
Oh, no!
So sorry, friends.
Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like I should probably play it again. All right, let's try that again, like it never happened. That's the Lament from the Bennada Glens, which is an old Irish folk tune. If you know anything about that song, please let me know. I've tried looking for it a couple times, and aside from finding it in the Recorder from Zero book and a collection of Irish folk tunes, I can't find anything about the history, and I'd love to know more. So if you can find anything more about that, I would love to hear it. I'm still Jeremy Grafe. This is still the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. And it is still Monday night. So thanks for tuning in. I'm so glad that you're here. Lindsay, I'm not sure entirely what happened in Ohio, but I hope you're healing up fast. And I hope that it's just, hopefully it's not anything major. Hopefully you'll be all good very swiftly. So anyway, who we got?
Lots of people are saying hello in the chat.
Cool.
Scotch Dragon is here.
Oh.
Obviously, Lindsay, Pine Racer.
Right.
Carlos.
Cool.
Lisa. Oh, and Craig Wiley's here.
Craig Wiley has made an appearance.
Oh,
That's
hello,
great.
hello.
Hey, Craig. Hi, Lisa.
And anybody else is out there, just say hello in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're new, please do follow the channel, because you'll get a notification, provided that that's turned on, every time I go live, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. at the very least. And sometimes there's some other things that happen in between during the week. I'll tune in to try new stuff and see how that's working and all that good stuff. So yeah, cool. So, if you've paid any attention to the news in the last week, it's been pretty scary. There's war going on and all kinds of political unrest, and we're still dealing with a pandemic, although in so many ways it's clearing up here. India is really in a mournful place right now. So if you're the praying sort, please do pray for the places around the world that need it right now. And if you're not, then send your positive vibes, because I think those count. But anyway, I wanted to welcome you with a song that I wrote, which I think is really appropriate to the moment. This is Half a World Away. Half a world away, but still close. half a world away, standing by your side. We may never meet, but our fates are intertwined. Half a world away, half a world away. Our fates are intertwined. We can pray for restoration. We can pray for safety, for peace. We can pray for comfort and healing. But that doesn't give us release from the call to love our neighbors, from the church to love enemies. We are all in this together. We are all one family. Half a world away, standing by your side. We may never meet, but our fates are intertwined. Half a world away, half a world away. Our fates are intertwined. Half a world away, half a world away. Our fates are intertwined. Well, friends, how's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing really good.
Are they? That's
Yeah.
great.
Scott's here. SG on fire.
Oh, yes, yes. Hello, Scott. How are you?
And happy Monday.
Ah, yes. Happy Monday. I mean, I don't know what the weather's looking like where everybody is, but we had a gorgeous day, and we got to go out and hike earlier, which was incredible. Only saw a couple people on the trail. It was a good day.
Oh yeah, it was a good day. Found a new way into the trail too.
That's true. Extending the loop.
Scotch Dragon says half a world away is very moving.
Thank you, Glinda.
I would agree.
That particular song is out. That is on the Bandcamp page. I'll have to put up a link to that later, but that's already released. I think it's still going to show up on the next album anyway, because I have an idea with how that's going to tie in with the rest of it, and the single is a slightly different key. So, yeah, look for that. I still have to figure out what my schedule is going to look like, and that way I can plan out all my recording. But I have actually started doing some new demos of some of the songs that I've been playing and just listening to different arrangements. So I'm really excited about what's going to happen on this album. I think there's going to be a lot of really cool textures on it. The last time I went in to record was a couple years ago. Well, more than a couple years ago at this point. But I feel like I've leveled up a little bit, which is part of the point for releasing a new album. Like, part of it is, like, you wrote a bunch of material or you're going to cover a bunch of stuff, and that's all great. But I think, at least for me, like part of the point of releasing something new is like, hey, look, I leveled up. And I get to like share my findings of my research for the last little while. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. And I had another idea for like a third album. So anyway, that's exciting. All right. Well, I know I played this before last week, but I really like this song. And last night, Lori and I finally started watching The Hollow Crown, which was, it's basically all of the Shakespeare history of the Crown in England plays, starting with Richard II and ending with Richard III. Incredible cast. I mean, incredible cast. So, very worth it. I think it was like $8 on Amazon or something like that. Just fantastic. If you're into Shakespeare, they're awesome adaptations. If you just like good acting, you will not be sad with who you see in the cast list for the whole run of the show, because every time it's a different play, it's a different cast because it's everybody at different ages. Or yeah, very cool. I'm really excited. So we're going to watch that a little bit more. But anyway, I've been thinking about that because at some point that ends up leading to Henry VIII, and this is a Henry VIII song, so let's try that. Pastime with good company, I love and shall until I die. Grudge to lust, but none deny. So God be pleased, thus live will I. For my pastimes, hunt, sing, and dance, my heart is set on goodly sport. For my comfort, who shall me let? Youth must have some dalliance, for good or ill, some pastance. Company methinks then best, all thoughts and fancies to digest. For idleness is chief mistress of vices all, and who can say but mirth and play is best of all? Company with honesty is virtue, vices to flee. Company is good or ill, but every man hath his free will. The best ensue, the worst eschew. My mind shall be virtue to use, vice to refuse. But shall I use me? For my pastimes, hunt, sing, and dance, my mind is set on goodly sport. For my comfort, who shall me let? Pastimes with good company. Henry VIII. He was good for more than abusing his wives and absolute monarchy, which I'm grateful for that. Here's to a better world. Here's to a better world with better men. So how's everybody doing? Anybody new?
Oh, Nathan's here.
Which one?
Your brother.
Oh, hello. Okay. Well, with no significant business happening in the comments, I will continue. So, I am for those of you who have been tuning in, you know I'm really thankful for the community that has kind of shown up in the comments, not just on my show, but in so many other of the live streamers that have kind of like developed a fun overlapping of audiences in a Venn diagram. And it's been great to get to know so many of you folks during this moment when so many of us have been kind of sequestered at home. And I think this song is, as we're kind of like getting back into the world, I want to hang on not only to that that sense of community and that sense of like us kind of like supporting each other and being with each other, but like let's take that back out in the world as we start returning to maybe what was or can be a better normal. So, my beloved lights found each other across vast skies. Delight in each other, every adventure as you start this new life together. Enjoy the promise of all that will come as you share your light and heat. Trust the light, the love that you cling to when all that around grows dark. So how's everybody doing?
Everybody's good. Carlos wants to congratulate Lisa because tomorrow she'll be playing guitar for 1 year.
Oh, right on. That's great. That's great, Lisa. I'm interested in hearing more about this journey. Did you start playing when you realized we would be locked in, or was this something that you were planning on doing anyway?
So she might have to pop back in because I know that she was having trouble with the feed.
Okay.
And was going to watch the replay. And then Scott also said the same thing, but he wasn't on Wi-Fi, so.
Okay. Well, I hope that that is not the case for everybody. Hopefully that is a localized issue.
Yeah. Scotch Dragon would like to say perfect union blessings about that song.
Thank you.
What's this?
Oh, so this is my new to me cittern.
Ooh.
So I debated whether or not I was actually going to play this tonight
Shiny.
because it doesn't have new strings, so it doesn't sound quite as good as what it will. And I have to do a little bit of maintenance. It came with a slightly broken tailpiece. However, it sounds pretty good, and I was really excited about it, so I wanted to share it with you. And I'm going to play a couple of songs on it that you should recognize from previous live streams. If you've been tuning in for the last few weeks, you will definitely recognize the next 3 songs. It's pretty cool. I'm having fun with it. This is kind of looking like if you get to see me playing with Michael in the future, this is more than likely the instrument that you will see me play. So I've been taking some time to learn some songs that I already know all over again on it, which has been pretty fun. So here's one of them. A la una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A la una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A las 3 de mi amante, a las 4 me casé. A las 3 de mi amante, a las 4 me casé. Ansi ve tu musura, ansi ve tu musura, ansi ve tu musura. Dime, niña, ¿dónde vienes? Que te quiero conocer. Dime, niña, ¿dónde vienes? Que te quiero conocer. Si tú no tienes amante, yo te he de aprender. Si tú no tienes amante, yo te he de aprender. Ansi ve tu hermosura, ansi ve tu hermosura, ansi ve tu hermosura. Yéndome para la guerra, 2 besos a la redí. Yéndome para la guerra, 2 besos a la redí. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. Ansi ve tu hermosura, Ansi tu musura. Ansi tu musura. A la una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A la una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A las tres mi amante, a las cuatro me casé. A las tres mi amante, a las cuatro me casé. Ansi tu hermosura. Ansi tu hermosura. Ansi tu hermosura. So anyway, that's my Celtic cittern. Hope it sounds okay. Yes. Toast to you all.
Craig says, applause for the song and the cittern.
It's kind of fun. If you know anything about like guitar pedals, a lot of the time it sounds like there's a chorus pedal on it, like just naturally, which is kind of fun as somebody who likes a lot of psychedelic and goth music. The two have like a lot of overlap, but they're not necessarily mutually inclusive.
And Lisa is back, by the way.
Oh, cool.
She was able to get back on. So
Excellent.
It's been a little hit or miss with everybody.
Okay.
So
well, I know there's rain in parts of the country.
Half is not.
Well, the fact that it's not everybody suggests that it might be like localized internet problems. So, anyway.
Nathan says your Italian is spot on.
It's Ladino.
Ooh.
Which is
That's
kind
why
of
he's
like.
Good at numbers.
That's true.
Pine Racer gave you the goat.
I guess that's good, right?
I mean, it does mean greatest of all time.
Give me a couple more decades of success.
Craig,
I don't think I've quite made it to that part of the barnyard.
Craig throwing in Cisterns of Mercy.
Ooh, Citterns of Mercy. I think yesterday was Andrew Eldritch's birthday, oddly enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, since we're kind of on the goth thing, so I have a couple fun laments. I love laments, which is like kind of the bummer when you're playing with a band at a Ren Fair whose name means to be in a good mood, and you just want to play all like the bummer star-crossed lovers songs. But yeah, anyway. Speaking of bummer star-crossed lovers songs, this is one of my favorite songs about star-crossed lovers, and I like this version because it actually has a happy ending. Abroad as I was walking one evening in the spring, I heard a maid in Bedlam so sweetly for to sing. Her chain she rattled in her hand, and thus replied she, I love my love because I know my love loves me. Oh, cruel Cruel was the galleon that bore my love from me. Yet I love his parents since theirs, although they've ruined me. I love my love because I know my love loves me. Oh, joy, weave a garland, I'll weave it very fine, of roses, daisies, lilies, I'll mix the eglantine, and I'll present it to my love when he returns from sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. As she there sat weeping, her love became on land. And hearing she was in Bedlam, he ran straight out of hand. He fell into her loving arms, and thus replied he, I love my love because I know my love loves me. And now these two are married, and happy may they be, like turtle doves together in love and unity. All pretty maids with patience wait, that have got loves at sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. For I love my love because I know my love loves me. So not really a lament. It works out in the end, which is kind of nice. What's not to like about a happy ending?
Scotch Dragon really likes the new instrument.
Cool.
And she gave the weeping face during the song.
Well, I think you are going to be seeing a good bit of the cittern in the coming weeks, because as some of you may know, I have been cast for Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair for the 2021 season. And while I can't say a whole lot about what I'm going to be doing, I can say that I will be in a music group. And it's highly likely that you will see this instrument quite a bit, because it's kind of on the small side, and there's going to be, I think, a good number of guitars running around the fair. So this will be a way to create a little bit more texture within any arrangement. So that's kind of cool. I also started writing on this, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
You mean writing music?
Yeah, writing music.
You're not like writing all over it.
No, I'm not writing all over it. That would probably break up a little of the suspension of disbelief for Ren Fair people. Although if I did make some nice paintings on it, that'd be all right. Of course, then I'd have to strip off the lacquer, and that smacks of effort, as someone wise once said. Anyway, so how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Cool.
You want to give away some free music?
Oh, yeah. So, I was going to do that later, but yeah, I'll do that now. House Elf is pushing the free record. So if you don't know, subalternproject.com is kind of like your clearinghouse for all the music that I write. And right now I'm offering a free download of A Vision in Exile for anyone who stops by the website and signs up for the email list. The email list, it might sound like it's charming and quaint, but that is the best way for me to make sure that everybody that is into the music that I make and the community I'm trying to create can get all the stuff that I announce. Because as it turns out, the algorithms on socials are not great for that. So if you want to hear when I'm maybe releasing something new, or I've got a new video coming out, or any of that, go to subalternproject.com, and there should be a little like menu bar right at the very top of the page. It should be in a picture of me as well, and there will be a little bar in there where you can add your email address and join the list, and I will send you a download. And if it doesn't happen automatically, please do email me, and I will take care of that. But the website has been pretty good about managing all of that. So, yeah, anyway, go check out subalternproject.com and sign up for the mailing list and get yourself a free copy of A Vision in Exile, which is an album I'm still pretty proud of a couple years after it's out. So, one of the fun things about picking up a new instrument and learning songs that I already know is getting to hear how some songs that I've been playing in a couple different ways already sound on like a completely different setup. So initially, I was only planning on playing the two songs that I just played on the cittern, and then earlier today I thought, what would happen if? So this is Dragon. someone does it to use. Truth, are you claiming that you believe president, preacher, prophet, or celebrity kept down by destruction of every kind, warped by fear of losing what isn't mine? I'd like to be one that gets canonized and benefit from the things that I demonize. And that is Dragon from A Vision in Exile, which you can get for free if you don't have it already by just signing up on subalternproject.com for the email list. And I promise I will not send you more than a message or two on a big week. And that's usually just to remind you about upcoming shows. So the reminder about our Monday nights together at 8 p.m. Eastern. But the slightly less than weekly Garden of Mutual Delights, which is an interview show that I started, where I get to talk to my brilliant friends about the cool stuff they do and why they love it so they can share their joy with the world. I'm really excited about this Wednesday. So this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I will have both Cameron and Margaret from Barely Balanced. You might know them as Medium and Small. And they are, as well as being two of the most impressively dexterous people I have ever met, are incredibly funny and just very excited about acrobatics and comedy and the kind of community that comes up around Ren Fair. So I'm really excited about that conversation. You're right, I know. It's the middle of the afternoon. We're going back to work. How do you expect us to watch? Well, the neat thing is, if you come back to this channel on like a time that I'm not live, you can go through all of the most recent VODs and you'll get to see those here. Or you could go to the Subaltern Project YouTube channel, which is the archive of all of the shows. So you'll be able to see the VOD not only for Garden of Mutual Delights, and I usually try to have those up by Thursday night, but I'm also doing the VOD for this show. So The Wandering Bard will now be available to everybody, and I edit it slightly. So we've had a couple times where we have had transmission issues, and that was here. So you'll be able to watch that on YouTube without any buffering or any interference. You'll just see the whole thing because we're recording it now live as we speak. So that's good, right? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, no. And if you're looking for something to do tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern, there is Taverns and Tankards over on the Volgamoot Live Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Volgamoot Live. Real easy. So that is 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Wednesday is Garden of Mutual Delights right here on the Subaltern Project channel. And then Thursday night, of course, is Volgamoot Live at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm not sure if Michael has anything special cooked up for either of those, but do tune in. Both are really fun shows, whether you're just watching or hanging out in the generalized mayhem in the comments. It's a good time. Anyway. So how's everybody doing? I see some iconography happening. Tentacled dragons and such.
Yes, that was me. Nathan said that it sounded very full on your cittern and then gave you the crunchy.
Cool.
I'm calling it the crunchy.
The crunchy. I guess I'll see what you mean later.
The Dorito chip.
Oh, the Dorito chip.
But, yeah, crunchy.
The crunchy. All right. Okay.
And Scott said that he was sad that he couldn't sign up twice for the CD.
Oh.
So the suggestion is share on your socials, and he's...
Yeah.
He says, I do, have, and will again.
Yes. Thank you for sharing on socials.
Everyone who shares.
That's true. It does matter, and it is helpful trying to get an audience. So something that hasn't, I guess, fully manifested yet, but Twitch sent me an email saying that I have now made it to affiliate, which there was a little bit of a fast track for those of us who are musicians that are on the channel, on the platform. So I applied and they accepted me. So that's great. What that means for you is as soon as I'm done with my onboarding, that means that you fine folks are going to get some access to some fun new emotes to play with and bits so you can cheer, and that actually translates to money, and subscriptions, which is really amazing. So I have to figure out some fun things to do for subscribers, but yeah, it's really cool. So that's kind of a big milestone. I don't usually talk about milestones a lot on the show. Like, we'll just pass right by them. Like, anyway. So tonight, speaking of milestones, is episode 61. We've been doing this for over a year, which is really exciting. Yes. Exciting? What's more exciting than that? More music. Sure, we can do that. My words, they are simple. My story is true. Oh, once I was carefree, my own path to choose. I courted a lady by night and by day, but now she has left me and gone far away. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wing, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging I'd there build my nest. I'd flatter my wings or the one I love best. Followed me gladly to Donnybrook Fair. I bought her fine ribbons to tie in her hair. She offered to marry and stay by my side, but then in the morning she sailed with the tide. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wing, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging I'd there build my nest. I'd flatter my they chide me and will not agree, saying me and my true love their marriage should be. But let them deprive me, let them do what they will, while there's life in my spirit, she's the one I love still. If I were a blackbird, the wind neath my wing, I would follow the vessel my true love sails in. In the top rigging I'd there build my nest, I'd flutter my wings o'er the one I love best. So there are a few songs that I wrote tonight that I haven't played in a little while. I think the next song is especially appropriate since it was written around this time last year, and it's a very summery song, which is why I didn't really play it much during the winter. But now that things are returned to green and the world is waking up once more, I thought it would be a good one to dust off and break out for you. This is Music in These Pictures. Focus. And that music in this pictures is definitely going to be on the next Subaltern Project album, and look for that to be a lot more textured. I'll say that. So I'm really excited to get all this stuff demoed properly, and with the full band arranged underneath the vocals. So really excited about all that. So yeah, I'm going to keep everybody posted on how that goes. I'm still hoping to maybe get the Ren Fair standards record done before Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, but who knows? There's a lot of stuff that has to happen between now and then, so I'm going to do my best to at least get some demos done, and hopefully some of those demos will be something that the folks that are patrons on the Subaltern Project Patreon page might be able to get a glimpse at before they're released. So I already released a couple of demos to them, so yeah, maybe go check that out sometime, because that's a great way to support music and make sure that keeps happening. It was through your support that I was able to get a cittern, and we're working on figuring out what is the most strategic way to invest in the show. So we're looking at getting some lights still. We're still trying to figure out what's the best fit for right now, and a camera. We know the camera is going to be about $500. So it's been, the generous tipping and support of you fine folks that has helped that to improve. So I hope that those of you who have been tipping and supporting the music have been seeing some of these changes, and you feel a little bit of a sense of pride, like I helped make that happen, because I definitely feel appreciative every single time that I'm realizing I'm playing with new gear that I didn't have a year ago. And yeah, it's been cool too to see how this live stream has evolved over the last year and a half. So thanks for being on the journey, whether you just got on it with me or whether you've been slogging through these live streams with me for the last year and a half. It's been really fantastic.
I wouldn't call it a slog.
No, it hasn't been a slog. No. Although it does get hot up here over the summer. I'll say that.
It is quite toasty already.
That's
not
true.
Even summer.
And it's not even summer. So one thing that you will see over the next few weeks is guests. As of May 26th, I will be fully vaccinated. And several of my friends are also fully vaccinated and will be joining me for some future shows. So I'm really excited about that. The new redesign of the studio is going to make it a lot easier to have people over. So really excited.
Yes, I'm sure there'll be guests when the PA Ren Fair opens. And
yes, in the lead up to Pennsylvania Ren Fair, there will be lots of guests, and that will be
another reason.
Really fun. So as we get closer to that opening weekend of August 21st, start looking for guests, because we will have them. I know there are several really fun independents that I've had on the show before, hint, hint, that will hopefully be joining us. In addition to, hopefully I'll be able to get some of my friends from Pennsylvania Ren Fair on the show, and we'll be able to play some music, like Luke and Mary Kate Lee, because they are so much fun to play with. And anyway, so yes, it is coming to that time, friends, where there is but one song that I have left to play in the program for the evening. And I play this one a good bit, but I a good friend of mine used to say that the words that we say are for us. They're not for anybody else. And it's very easy to get overwhelmed looking at the news, because it often seems like a parade of catastrophe and human malfeasance. And it can be very hard to see how there's like a way forward that's hopeful. And the thing that I really hope that I can leave you all with tonight, and you can take out into the rest of your week, is the image of the phoenix is beautiful, because as the phoenix life cycle kind of gets to its nadir, it looks terrible and it feels terrible and it burns itself up on a pyre and it's completely new. And I think that is an incredibly beautiful thing. And I think we're in a moment right now where like there's all this renewal that's possible. And I hope that that's the thing that really happens rather than like some of the things that we might worry. But anyway, here's a song for all of you. Hopefully this can be something that you can hang on to that'll help you feel a little bit more hopeful or resilient. Burning Day. Well, friends, Thank you so much for spending your Monday night with me. It's always great to be here and reconnect and see how everybody's doing after the week. Hopefully this is a great week for everybody. Healing and comfort for everybody who needs it. And see you next Monday right here at the Subaltern Project Twitch channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Love you all. See you next week.